Alrighty guys, got some stuff. So I figure we'll shoot a little video and show it here, alright? We'll just hop right in here. I'm sure I've got some stories, but we'll see if they pop up. Alright, first of all, got this at Goodwill, 50 cents. Masters of the Universe. This is from 1987 in all its glory with Dolph Lundgren, Courtney Cox. And I keep trying to watch this movie, and I have a VCR in the bedroom, and I usually sleep on the couch, but every time I've been trying to want to watch this while I'm kind of, getting ready to go to sleep and all that stuff, I actually fall asleep through it. And with the years being really forgiving and stuff like that, it looks really good, but the big thing is that I want to watch it and really pay attention to it, because the guy that did the script actually said, he admitted this is supposedly, like 100% accurate, that it's loosely a New Gods movie. Skeletor would be Darkseid. I'm assuming He-Man would be Orion, and so forth and so on. So I really want to watch this and see if I can put it together. The fact that the Masters of the Universe characters end up on Earth and they start getting help from some humans and stuff like that, that's right out of the first couple issues of New God and stuff like that. That was a huge driving force there for a while. So I made it that far, so really cool to see that. I turned it down. I found this for I think $1 at a Goodwill, and then I ran across it for like $4 on DVD at a Best Buy, and I'm like, I've already got it. I'll probably end up getting it on DVD. Alright, next thing I ended up getting, and I should have showed this a few weeks ago, I had a bunch of movie posters. I'm not going to unfold it all the way, but I got a Harley Quinn poster, and I'm actually thinking about putting this on eBay. Big promotional Harley Quinn poster there. Some a few records I forgot to show. I think these were 50. I think records are 50 cents and stuff. I've had this up on top of the shelf for a while. I figured it's time to show it. Legend soundtrack. Richard Donner film. Not Richard Donner. Oh my goodness. Ridley Scott. Yeah, Ridley Scott. All About the Unicorn Horns and Darkness, played by oh my gosh, Tim Curry, who is famous for his Dr. Frankenfurter and Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's him. Mainly got it for the cover. It's got 2 songs by a band called Tangerine Dream, and the rest of it is the music, the soundtrack played in the background of it. That was really cool to find. I got this for 50 cents. Best of Free. So which I find very cool. Paul Rogers is the lead singer in Free, and I remember him. He might still be doing it, but he toured around with Queen for a while. It was Queen with Paul Rogers. They made sure to let you know there was 2 of them. The great Steve Ogden ended up sending me some comics, and already texted him and said thank you and I love him. And some really good stuff here. We got Adventure Comics from the Bronze Age, issue 461, with Paul Levitz on doing some Earth 2 JSA there. Wonder Girl versus Wonder Woman, a Flash story, a Dead Man story. A little promotion for Superman Contest, the movie. And a Joe Staton pinup on the back cover of the Earth 2 Justice Society. Very cool. I wonder who did the inks. Did you Dick Cheer there? No. I think that's an upgrade, big time. Set that to the side. He sent me, looks like Mystery in Space, number 95, a little Silver Age sci-fi goodness there. 12-cent comic. Getting some more Charlton horror books. I love the Bronze Age horror books from any company. But the Charlton ones have got this grainy kind of feel to them where, it really leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Maybe it's the color palette and stuff, But, this is number 93. And that almost looks like a Ditko cover. I do believe that's a Ditko cover. So, Ditko may have some stories in there. We got more Baron Werewolf's Haunted Library. I love this series. Number 63. Man, that is just awesome. I can just stare at these. We got some Marvel Bronze Age goodness. Supernatural Thrillers number 5 with the Living Mummy. And skip ahead there to number 11, Supernatural Thrillers featuring the Living Mummy. So I am really excited to get into those. I tell you what, between the Frankenstein's monster, and these two mummy issues and stuff, man, I'm really starting to, get a nice little run there. Okay. Put those to the side. Man, I'm really chilled out tonight. Alright, now at the Goodwill, this is practically brand new. These little dings here and there, with my luck, here on the corner here and stuff like that. But this was 50 cents in the kids book, man. This is volume 3 of the Bone series put out by Scholastic, where they collect them. And like I said, the only thing wrong with it is a ding up here in the corner. I'll get the sticker off the cover here. This is by Jeff Smith, and this is where they added color. A lot of people are purists when it comes to Bone. They like it in the black and white, like it was in the Black and White magazine when he was doing it through his cartoon press, and a few issues there through Image before he went back to self-publishing. But these Bone issues are just beautiful, beautiful. And this has issue 16, and it's got like one of the greatest comic book pages I think ever done, where the storytelling tells the tale. This is from issue 16. You got Grandma Thorne and Bone running through the woods at night during a lightning storm, and they're running from the rat creatures. And this is all done with light. They're sitting there freezing, hiding behind a tree and some rocks. The lightning hits, you see all the rat creatures, and then it goes back to dark. I mean, that is storytelling, man. I can hear the rain, I can feel the cold, I can hear the thunder. Put a little AC/DC music to it, and there you go. Alright. Another thing I got, I don't even know why I got this. It was an impulse buy, but I passed it up a couple times. There's a Books A Million. I went out over the weekend back to Abingdon just to get out of the house. I didn't do anything on Saturday, and ended up going about 30 minutes from here. Hung out with a friend, and then decided just to keep on going on down to Abingdon and stuff, and hit a Books A Million. They had a bunch of trades on sale, and I've seen this one about the last 3 or 4 times that I've went. So we're talking, probably off and on for 9 months to a year. But this is Powers in hardback for $7.97, and originally it was $25. And this collects volume 1, issues 31 through 37. And it says that issue 31 was real controversial, so I'm going to have to go back and read it. With a book that's not mainstream DC and Marvel, for it to be controversial, I don't really notice when it's an indie, any kind of indie book and stuff. And I'm pretty sure this is still when he was with Image, before he went to put everything on Marvel with her icon. So I mean, I had all these issues and stuff, but I got a hardback, maybe eBay, or I don't know, it's still sealed in the plastic. So. And then while I was down there, I was originally going to go to Abingdon because they do really cool stuff down there, and you could get a ticket to watch WrestleMania 30 on the big screen. And when I got there, it was only $11, but when I got there, I was sort of like, no, this wasn't feeling it. And from what I heard, I personally would probably have been disappointed. I'm an old school guy, man. I watched wrestling, R-A-S-S-L-I-N, for 30 years, and I hung in there from 2000 to 2009, and it just got worse and worse. I thought, man, I could probably critique everything they bungled and just the messes they had that I didn't like. So I really haven't watched too much in 5 years, so I probably wouldn't have gotten into it. Then Undertaker losing that streak, it was bound to happen, but to Brock Lesnar. So anyway, right connected to the theater is a store called G2K Games, and they had comic books 90% off. I've made videos where I've gotten it and stuff, and just to show you, here's the receipt of everything I got, and if it'll show up, it should show 30% off. And then I still got another discount for having a blue card, and where I saved $2.11. So these were actually less than 30 cents a piece. Looks like they were taking 4 cents off, so it comes to 26 cents a comic. 26 cents a comic. And a lot of the stuff I got seriously to put on eBay. Oh, looks like I organized them, yeah. So, but we'll go back to like around 2007, 2008. I picked up some Jeff Loeb, Ed McGuinness Hulk books. This is where he brought in the Defenders. It's been years since I've read this story, and I avoided it like the plague because they had this great book, great story, two great stories back to back. Really, it was Planet Hulk, where the Illuminati of the Marvel fame there decided, they took advantage of the Hulk, sent him out to a space mission, and decided to get rid of him, and he ended up on a planet where he became a slave and was fighting in gladiator arenas and stuff. And he made a blood bond with a couple of fellow alien gladiators that were from all different places in the planet who's on. They followed up with World War Hulk, which I thought was amazing. I mean, this was the World War Hulk pulled me back into Marvel and stuff, and I thought it was awesome. And then all of a sudden, it just like it never happened. They started Hulk with a new #1, and Ed McGuinness and Jeff Loeb pop in there, and the Hulk's in the desert, and now they're bringing in a Red Hulk, and I'm like, what happened to World War Hulk? I mean, he just raised hell, But anyway, this is where he gets some of the Defenders back together with the Dark Doctor Strange, and if I remember right, two of the Elders of the Universe, the Collector and the Games Master, he pulls an old Avengers plot, where he decides to play a game, and he gets to pick a team, and the other guy gets to pick a team, and I think it was Mephisto. And no, it was the Collector. I think it was the Collector. Oh hell, I don't remember. I haven't read it in years. But anyway, in this one, they all. What I liked is that he got the Avengers, and they all have a lost love. Jarella, Shalabal, Clea, no telling with Namor. I want to say it's like could be anybody. Invisible Woman. I mean, who knows? Marina. Who knows? And the prize they get if they beat the other team, is their lost loves. And the other team, here we go, continuing here. That's number 10. I don't have the complete story. We jump up to number 12, but I had to get this one because it's a variant cover for number 12, and this one has the Defenders team. And here's a regular cover. These are the Offenders. That just kind of made me roll my eyes. And it's, Terrax for the Silver Surfer, Red Hulk for Hulk, Tiger Shark for Namor, and oh my God, I just went blank. Baron. Oh man, that's a classic Silver Age villain. One of the first ones that went up against Doctor Strange. Can't believe I just went blank. Anyway, they're the Offenders, But anyway, moving on there, and then Ian Churchill came in for a few fill-in issues because I think they were building up to Fallen Hulk or something. And I think this had the X Factor in it, where it was Wolverine's, Dark Ops kind of team with like Elektra and Deadpool and Punisher, and they do all the killing. They brought in the Red Hulk, Red She-Hulk, and we keep going here. Here's number 17, and then we jump up to follow the Hulk's crossover there with Hulk number 20. Ed McGuinness is back. Looks like we're fighting some X-Men, and we get a little MODOK. I love MODOK. Ed McGuinness did a really good MODOK. 21, 22. This is where we find out where the Red Hulk is, and this is where apparently, there was a big plot on turning most of the planet into Hulk-like creatures, and it hits a bunch of superheroes. So we have Hulk, Hulk Captain America, Hulk Spider-Man, and go on and on. Probably one of those things that reads better than just talk about. And I got really excited about this. I'm about to piece together my rest of my Astro City. In one of my about 2 videos back, I made it real clear that I'm starting to lose that burn to get a bunch of comics even for a good deal, and I'm wanting to like zone in on little things I need to finish off all the runs. A little hole here, a little hole here, and I think this might be a double, but this is Dark Age Book 4, number 1. I don't think I have this, but this is a kind of a take on a Swamp Thing creature, I believe. And then we get number 4. I think they're out of order here. Great, book 4, number 4. And Dark Age was a series of I think 4 or 5 books that were four issues apiece that followed 2 characters from childhood up into the 70s. How the world was changing. And what do we got here? Number 3. don't know if you can see that, but I think it's a horse on fire with a rider on it, a la Ghost Rider. You know, those are really cool to find. Probably going to end up putting these on eBay, because if I get started, I'm going to get obsessed and have to get a full run of this. But Why the Last Man got a pretty good story here. Komodo Dragons Part 1. This is issue 43, 44. I believe that's 45, should be. And should be 46. So I don't know if that's a complete story, but it's a good chunk of it. You know, and of course, Why the Last Man is where he is the last man on Earth, and he has a little male monkey. They are the two last male creatures with a Y chromosome that survived. You know, it's a world of women. It's not what you think. Oh, here's another one. And number 47. Okay. And I have no idea what I got, why I got these, but you know, just giving me a pretty good run here. This could be a big eBay haul, you know. But Superman number 0, bunch of 0 issues. Demon Knights number 0. Animal Man number 0. Third time I've owned this. Flash number 0. Superboy number 0. Second time I've owned that one. Not a lot to say about the DC 52. Alright, then, you know, I've gotten a whole bunch of Fables many times. And these are probably like my second copies. I originally had like the first run of Fables that I collected from issue 1 to like 42 or 43. And when they announced who the adversary was, I think I said this in a previous video, I was just done. I did not like who the adversary was. I know Bill Willingham had Peter Pan taken from him, wasn't allowed to use them, and he had to come up with something. But, you know, I'm not going to sit here and ruin it for people who read Fables, but if I remember right, I found a big plot hole of why it could not be who it was, just by going by the comics. You know, he was in places he shouldn't have been if he was the adversary. And the adversary is the one that was slowly taking over all the fairy tale lands, and that's why they all came to Earth, you know. But anyway, I digress. Fables number 48. 51 beautiful covers on these. 67. This is the third or fourth time I've owned this one. This may be a double. And 78, where they're just hanging out on the street corner on the cover. So, you know, I'm just probably going to build up a run of those and just not sweat it. And I'm trying to finish up this one. I could take the easy way out and probably get on eBay and stuff, which I'll probably end up doing. I'll probably lose my patience. But this was I'm trying to remember, I think it was a weekly series by Mark Bagley and Kurt Busiek, and it had backup stories by like people like Fabian Nzinza and stuff or something. But I think there were, I want to say there's, I can't remember. I don't know how many of them there were, but it's, you know, could be anywhere between 20 or I think there's like 52 of them. I'm not sure, but anyway, and these go way back. These it's called Trinity, and these started out in 2008. But like I said, it was a weekly series. But here's number 5, number 10, jump up to number 20, and then 22. Yep. And the main story was about Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, but it looks like there's a lot more going on there. 23, I got real excited when I saw Black Adam on here. And these covers go together somehow. You know, all the covers kind of connect in threes, I think. Yeah. Yep. Like, if I can do this right, you know, they connect like so. Look at that glare. Anyway, I think you get the point. And then 24 would go here on the end, on the other side of it. Had it right the first time. Yeah, and then 24 would go with that. And they connect on through out there, makes a big mural and stuff. Number 26 with some Jim Lee covers. 27, Jim Lee cover. 28, yep, yeah. And then 29, these covers connect. Like I said, they connect in threes. Then jump up to 31, which is just fantastic because it looks like it's Superboy Prime and Looks like a Wonder Woman, but I'm going to kind of guess that it's probably Hippolyta stuff. That's a Jim Lee cover also. You know. So, you know, I got a good chunk of those, you know. And I think that's it. Let me make sure. That's it, man. And so that's it. That's what I've been doing, just kind of dabbling here and there, and, you know, picking up stuff here and there. So, all right, guys, have a good one.